So we can proceed. How was your week?
It's good. What I do now, I'm getting more and more into doing the afternoon session. And what I do, it's like I need something to focus my attention. And
Uh-huh.
so that Headspace meditation class that's on Netflix,
Oh, those are good.
yeah, so I put that on, and
Yes.
uh, and that works for me. you
Uh-huh.
know, yeah. And he does pretty much the same as your class, like there's information and
Right.
the background, and then he wants everybody to meditate. So it
And he's
works.
got he's got pretty pictures.
Yeah, yeah,
Better pictures than I have.
that's right. And even when I get through all 6 or 8 lessons, I'll just go back to the beginning.
Sure. Of
Yeah,
course. That's a good way to use stuff like that.
yeah, because there's a lot to learn,
Yes.
and sometimes when you approach a particular thing for the second time, you understand it better.
Yes.
Yeah,
And some of the stuff is surprisingly deep. I know with my own spiritual teacher in California, Nomi, they would record the sessions and I would get audios. And there are some talks he gave that I know I listened to more than 100 times. And
wow.
it's like still each time I got something out of it because you can listen to the same thing again. And if your head is in a different space, you will hear different things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it's all the limitations of the human brain. I mean, we're learning all the time, and we get to be in different moods and things like that, and we develop different understanding, and
Uh-huh. Well, it's
hopefully progressive. You get more and more.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Well, again, it's like you're looking at reality through a crystal and you change the facet of the crystal and
yeah,
you see a different reality,
yeah,
even though
yeah.
you're looking at the same thing.
Mhm.
Okay, so it sounds like actually that your uh, practice is now forming, you're building a routine, and you're getting that routine regular, and it's working for you.
Yeah,
And, that's the thing that's important is to find a way to get the regular practice and then take it where it goes.
yeah,
So that's
yeah.
that's very good. So here, we're gonna start with another short video, and this is from that Tibetan guy that we had listened to before. His name is Yongey Mingyur Rinpoche, and he's basically been a guy, he's legitimate Tibetan Buddhist master. He's been doing this stuff since he was very young, and so his life really has been devoted to spiritual practice in a way that is unusual in the West. So he speaks from uh, extensive training and extensive personal practice. So,
Mhm.
it's a good combination. And let's go listen to Rinpoche.
Tashidele, what makes meditation? So today is about many people think or many people ask me about what is meditation and how do I know I'm in meditation And also particular, they say, some people say, oh, I'm meditating all the time. When I walk, I'm meditating. When I sing, I'm meditating. When I cook, I'm meditating. When I do exercise, I'm meditating. On the other hand, some people said, I want to meditate, but I cannot meditate. I have so much thought and so much emotions, something like that. So there's some kind of like two extreme there. So the real meditation is, what makes meditation is the awareness, the presence of awareness. That's the what we call essence of meditation, is recognizing awareness. So whether your mind peace or calm, whether you are relaxing or not, that's not the issue. So even you may not experience peace, you may not experience relax, but if you recognize awareness, if you have the presence of awareness, you are in meditation. So normally what we call the experience of meditation and the meditation. The experience of meditation has peaceful, joyful, happiness, bliss, clarity, non-conceptual state of mind, so on, so on, so on. All these are the experience of meditation. But these are not meditation. These are coming byproduct of meditation. But what is real meditation? Awareness, being presence of awareness. So if you have presence of awareness, then whether you have thought, no thought, doesn't matter. So even you have thought, if you know you are having thought, then still you are in meditation. So normally what we call, if you see the river, if you can see the river, that means you are out of river. So if you fall into river, carried by river, then you cannot see river. So if you see the river, that means you are out of river. At the same time, you don't have to stop the river. You don't have to block the river. So likewise, in our mind, there's a thought, emotion, just like river, coming, going, coming, going. So if you see the thought and emotion, that's the awareness. So that awareness is the essence of meditation. And if you don't have much thought and emotion in your mind is just quiet and calm. If you know you're calm and quiet, that is meditation. But maybe your mind is relaxed, you don't know, like you're out, not much thinking. You don't know you don't know where you are, you totally lost. That's also not meditation. So in another word, meditation is kind of like the main important aspect of meditation is the awareness, the presence of awareness, and you have to somehow, what we call the view and motivation change the quality of meditation. So if you don't know about awareness, and if you don't have the motivation to be the presence of awareness, then even though you look like resting, maybe you go to spa and massage, relax, that's not really meditation. So by having this awareness, then you will really be yourself. You can really be free yourself. The awareness is like lamp. It illuminates darkness. This awareness is like space. Thought, emotion is like cloud, storm, rainbow, like that. So these thought, emotion like cloud, storm, rainbow, they can come, they can stay, they can go. So they are calm, they are arises in the space, stay in the space, dissolve back into the space. So they don't change space. They cannot, even the hurricane, tornado, cannot change space. Space cannot change. So awareness cannot change. But we don't know our awareness. That's the issue. That's the problem. So the essence of meditation is not getting lost. What is the meaning of not getting lost? Be presence of awareness. So recognize awareness, be presence of awareness. That's all. Very simple. So now you know meditation. So most important part of meditation already know. Very good. Thank you.
Very good. What he is saying, while it is simple, it is also very deep. And, it actually, that part is a fairly major part of my own practice. And it's like one way of describing it is consciousness of consciousness. And one of the things that you can notice after you start to meditate is that the meditation is good kind of if you know you're meditating, like if you notice the awareness. It's a funny thing, but it takes you deeper, and it starts giving you a way that is a deeper way just to notice what's there and let it go, because all of it is in consciousness, and consciousness is like that. Like he describes it there, it's like a river, and the river keeps flowing, whether there's a boat in it or not. So, okay. And so now we will have our first meditation. And again, meditation is present moment awareness, paying attention on purpose in the present moment without judging it, receive what is there, and then let it go. And we will start now for 10 minutes at the chime. All right. Now, let me uh, give what I was going to talk about today. And what I was going to talk about is letting go. First, a quote from the Tao Te Ching. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. When I let go of what I have, I receive what I need. Now, we all by now in our life have gone through some kind of letting go and then transition into a new life. That's part of retirement. We've had to let go of family, friends, homes, neighborhoods, and everything familiar to us if we move to Lake Chapala and then make the transition into the new life here. This can be joyful. And one reason why it's so important to be able to let go, moving on, helps us to let wonder and joy into our life. Buddha had some interesting things to say about change and letting go. A primary observation of his was that all things are impermanent. Everything changes. We all want happiness that lasts, but because of the impermanence of things, it's impossible to find lasting happiness in things. They are all temporary. Buddhist mindfulness practice teaches a way how to deal with this. Pay attention on purpose, non-judgmentally, to the present moment. And then, when it is over, let go of the experience, no matter how pleasant or unpleasant it may be. The Buddhists teach that attachments, clinging, holding on to something that is passing, brings discontent and suffering. The problem comes from the ideas we have about happiness and what brings this happiness. As long as we look for happiness from things, then any happiness will be fleeting, since all things are impermanent. But some people find a different source for their happiness. They find it from within themselves when they quiet the mind through meditation or some other ways and open up to this very moment, the now. My goal in life is to be happy each day. And I've developed a way that helps me do this. And I've added something to the standard Buddhist approach. As I experience the present moment, before I let it go, I may relish it for a bit. Life is a gift. I'm grateful for this gift. I will enjoy this gift. And to show my gratitude, I revel in the moment. What else is there to do? Another Buddhist story suggests an attitude finding joy in the moment. Now, Buddhists told this story. A man traveling across a field encounters a tiger. He fled, the tiger after him. Coming to a precipice, he caught hold of a root of a wild vine and swung himself down over the edge. The tiger sniffed at him from above. Trembling, the man looked down to where, far below, another tiger was waiting to eat him. Only the vine sustained him. Two mice, one white and one black, little by little started to gnaw away at the vine. The man saw a strawberry near him. Grabbing the vine with one hand, he plucked the strawberry with the other. How sweet it tasted! Now, on to our meditation. And next will be a guided meditation. This will be from Deepak Chopra, and it's a guided meditation on gratitude. Every day, I try to remember that to thank the universe for its gifts. So gratitude has been a regular part of my life for a long time.
Mhm.
Please sit quietly, close your eyes, and be comfortable in a chair with a backrest. Keep your feet on the ground, firmly planted. Keep your hands open in your lap and just observe your breath. As you observe the breath with your eyes closed, your experience of the breath is just a sensation. A sensation arises, is experienced, and then it subsides. This is the nature of all experience. All experience is either a sensation or a perception or an image or a feeling or a thought that arises in our awareness, that is known in our awareness, that subsides in our awareness, and in fact is made out of our awareness. Notice as you observe the breath that you can't hold on to it. If you try, you'll suffocate. This is the nature of all experience. No experience is graspable because all experiences arise and subside eternally in that which we call now. We can observe experiences and we can let them go. We cannot hold on to them. If we try to hold on to them, if we grasp, if we cling, even to a thought or anything, we experience the same quality that is called suffocation. Holding on causes suffocation. Letting go is freedom. So just observe your breath now. And now bring your awareness into your heart and mentally ask yourself, who am I? What am I? Don't try to answer the question, just settle into being. What is it that wants to know, what am I? Am I the changing body? Am I the changing mind? Am I the changing experience of the world? Or am I the silent witnessing awareness in which all experience is a ceaseless change? Who, what am I? And now ask the question, what do I want? What is my deepest desire? Don't try to answer the question. Just allow any sensation, image, feeling, or thought to spontaneously come to you. What is my deepest desire? And now ask the third question. What is my purpose? Why do I do what I do? How can I serve? How can I express my unique skills and talents in the service of my fellow beings? And finally, ask the fourth question, what am I grateful for? When we practice gratitude, just by asking that question, then the sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts that arise from that question, they spontaneously open the door to abundance consciousness. What am I grateful for? Allowing any sensation, image, feeling, or thought to spontaneously come to you. And now let's go a little deeper into the meditation by slowly deconstructing our notion or our story of who we are. So mentally repeat to yourself your full name. So if I was doing it, I would say, I am Deepak Chopra, just a few times mentally. And now you can stop saying that, but just bring into your awareness all the experiences that are associated with that name, that body, that form. So allow your awareness to fill up with all your concerns, all your worries, all your relationships, good and bad, all your deadlines, everything that's happening in your life right now. These experiences are associated with who you think you are right now. I am Deepak Chopra. I am John Doe. I am Mary Smith. And now maybe just drop your last name and repeat your first name. I'm Deepak, I'm John, I'm Mary, I'm Angela. And now bring into your awareness any memories that you have, joyful memories, happy memories, the best moments in your life. See if you can recall any moments of joy and wonder and playfulness, especially from your childhood. Allow sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts from memories of a long time ago to come into your awareness. And now you can drop your name altogether. Just say, I am, without any memory, without any experience, without any form, without any belief attached to it. Just, I am. I am. And if you want, you can replace the I am now with the mantra aham, aham, aham. Just for a couple of minutes, aham. When thoughts arise, or sensations arise, or images arise, or feelings arise, just go back to repeating the mantra aham, aham, aham. Now finally, drop the mantra, just rest in being, rest in awareness. Exist as existence, awareness, being. This is fundamental awareness, to be aware of being aware. It's the source of all thought, all feeling, all emotion, all images, all perceptions, all sensations, awareness. This is the whole mind. Awareness has no shape, but it gives rise to experiences of shape and color and form. Awareness has no sound, but it makes the experience of sound possible. Awareness is not in time, has no location, but allows us to have the experience of time and location. Awareness is who we are. The wisdom traditions of the world call it the true self. The true self that is never born, that is not subject to death. The true self, that which many spiritual traditions call the soul. In Eastern wisdom traditions, when we speak of the true self, we also know that it is ancient, it's unborn, that fire cannot burn it, that wind cannot dry it, weapons cannot shatter it, that is not in space nor in time, but is our eternal home. So for the next 2 minutes, just rest in being, rest in awareness, rest in the self beyond all descriptions and all the roles you play as a human being. It may be your destiny to play an infinity of roles, but you're not the roles you play. You're the alert witness, awareness, consciousness, in which those roles come and go as part of the scenery. Resting in awareness is also called waking up. Waking up from the projections that we call mind, body, and the world. Just be aware of being aware. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
All right. So now we'll have our final meditation. This is without anybody to help us, and this will be for 15 minutes. And I repeat the Buddha's instructions from 2,500 years ago. They're still relevant now. Breathing in, I breathe in. Breathing out, I breathe out. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my body. So All right. And now our short chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. All right. Any questions or comments about today? This was a little bit deeper session than usual.
Yeah, I really like the guided meditation where he kind of, it's easier because you focus on what he tells you to focus on.
Right.
And that kind of makes it easier,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what I've noticed, I mean, I don't normally notice, but when it's all quiet in the house, we've got a clock that ticks,
Uh-huh.
and I find that helps me to avoid the monkey mind. That's the
Uh-huh.
big
Uh-huh.
danger. Yeah, it's like like when you say you breathe, and if your mind wanders, come back to your breath.
Yes.
Well, I find that coming back to the clicking of the clock, that helps.
Uh-huh.
It's easier than coming back to the breath.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad you're continuing to make headway and progress. Another thing you could do in the afternoon is on YouTube, there are many excellent guided meditations. And if you search for 15-minute guided mindfulness, for example, then you'll find hundreds of things, and many of them are good. And what I like about them is, each one is a little different. And sometimes in that you hear something that you haven't heard before, and
Yeah.
it helps.
Yeah. No, and the other thing that when he was talking about, and when you was talking about kind of joy and happiness, when
Uh-huh.
something when something comes along that makes you really happy, like yesterday, my team won. I mean, we all identify with teams and things like that. And when your team wins, you just enjoy the moment and you accept that it's not going to last, but
Uh-huh.
enjoy the moment. And it's the same with everything. If you go and you go out for a walk and you see something looks really beautiful, well, you just enjoy that moment.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, uh, and I'm trying to kind of connect that with what he says. It's, and the other thing I find hard to connect is ambition. So ambition is a natural thing, and it's what are we ambitious about? If you're just ambitious for wealth and things like that, that's not very creditable. But you could be ambitious to achieve a certain level of contentment or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, so ambition is almost the opposite of letting go.
Right. It is, I think, the opposite of letting go. Though I have an ambition, and my ambition is to be happy every day.
Yeah, Yeah, yeah.
And so
Mhm.
that's what I do for a living now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And to age only as fast as, uh, to age as slowly as we possibly can.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Because it's easy to get disappointed about aging. Like,
Hmm.
okay, I feel good, but that is because I've hardly been doing anything.
Hmm.
I don't know. It gets complicated. Mhm. Anyway, thanks a lot. It's good, and it gives me food for thought, and I'm learning something new, and I'm taking advantage of the situation that the pandemic offers us, because we're all having to spend more time on our own, especially like when I'm on Lakeside where you are, where I have a full social life. I've got things going on all the time.
Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Anyway, good to see you. A good session,
Good
and
to
see you
you.
next week.
Yes, definitely.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.